see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes
Oh shit. Ceremony on. Okay. Hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the stream. Today we will be going back to Unity. And I have asked our glorious ChatGPT, thank you, ChatGPT, on the issues regarding my Unity. So yeah, like I think you guys have like seen this. Like where is it? Yep, you see the issue with this white hair. I think there's some issue with the version of the Unity itself. So I'll just try to troubleshoot it right now. And without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Okay. So hello Xlot, and yes, what do you want to ask? Clean install workflow step by step. Follow this or install Unity Hub, install, add, and choose install. Official pre-release. Okay, install editor. Okay, official releases, archive, pre-release. Okay, no worries. I have the F1 create new project. It's already in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, remove project from the list. Remove project, new project. Okay, project name. Why data Unity VRM. ILTS. Okay. Create. Oh, hello Zora. Alright, set project colors. New 3D. Do not use. Oh shit. Use a fresh empty project. Set project color space to linear. Edit project setting. Okay, edit project setting. Player other setting color space. Player other setting color space to linear. Alright. VC requires linear color. Okay. Import VRM before VC face SDK. Okay. Uni VRM 089. Okay. Uni VRM 0.9. Okay. GitHub. Let me see here. Ah, okay, found you. Let's download. Import. Now, Paul, please can I just join the stream for one day? No, unfortunately not, Exlot. Nah. I would just want to stay solo. Okay, Unity. Oh, okay. VRM. Oh, okay, it works now. Import VC Face SDK. Import custom package. Select. Import the asset. Import package. Custom package. VC Face SDK Unity package. Okay, download. Import. Okay, Pixiv SDK done. Import add your VRM. Okay, drag your VRM file into the asset folder, into the S. Okay, let's go. Texturing 25. Blender export. Let's see if this works. Oh, wait, no. Delete. Use UniVR, run import and create assets VRM folder. Extract. With extracted materials and textures is successful, confirm the texture appear under the folder. VRM. Oh shit. Okay, let's delete this. Okay, import new assets. Import new asset. Go to work in progress. Okay, wait first. 1 year and 6 months. It's not Xlot. It hasn't been even 1 year since you appeared, man. Drag. Okay, if material textures look wrong, use the uni VRM extraction. Select the imported and in the inspector use extract textures and extract material button if present. Extract materials. Okay. Assets. ERM textures. Oh. Okay. 000. Okay. Go to get separate commanding insert and reassign. In assets, a hair texture PNG target, create quick material, asset create material. Find the hair texture PNG target. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's alright. Okay, polygon mesh face is self-intersecting. Okay, let me see textures. Home. Unity Pro Desktop Unity Project 1. Okay, assets, texture material, PNG. Cancel. Okay. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Reassigning them, come on. All right. Body, skin, glow. Oh, okay, found you. Hair, normal hair. Okay. Hair one albedo. Normal map. Fix now. Base hair. Fix. Base. And base skin normal map. Okay. I highlight iris. I white. Face. Skin, face, skin, normal. Face, brow. Face, eyeline. Glasses. Glasses normal. Huh, it's not. Okay. Okay, just enjoy the music first.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
Quick test for health. Enhance, satisfy hair texture. Quick material. Find the hair texture, but create a quick material, asset, create material. Okay. Set shader unity. Set shader for unlit transparent. Put the hair texture into the main text albedo. If material looks wrong, okay. Quick test. Create a quick material. Your set shader equals unlit transparent. Ah, found you. Take mesh render. Aye, okay. Okay, it works. Horns. Fine. The problem is the shader material. If it's still white, the imported ID didn't strike. If you use polymer that supports Unity. Okay, so if it's a standard, so I will just put this as standard again first. Use polymer version support Autopoyomi 7x, 8x are the versions commonly used. Okay, let's try with the 7x first. Oh, actually, to be honest. Okay, let's see Poyomi. Okay, let's download. In a shot. Okay. Eyebrow also, something wrong, Rendering more transparent. Okay, no. When I hit 50 something, you consider clap. 50 is a bit too soon, to be honest. Try aim higher. Yeah, I think this one needs to be a bit silent. 1000. Because I have yet to reach 1000 as well. I have to hit 1000, my friend. Okay, short this. You can run immediately after imports. Okay, you know what? Let's just create a new Unity folder again. Okay, new project. Okay. Create project. If your channel is growing fast, then hit 1000. Okay, Unity F1. Okay. BC face, ICU download. Oh yeah, I already have BC face. Oh wait, no. Kit Vtuber. Wait, if I'm not wrong, I did save the close group. Vtuber facial tracking. Wait, emotions. Where are you? Eh? Oh, it's gone? What the fuck? Wait, vroid. Wait, Warudo. YouTuber. Okay, Warudo emotion. Ah, kind of weird. Who you go VTuber AR kit. Okay, wait, let me see.
Here. This is going to is also set to my action values or less the blend shape fits. Expression will where to we have delay. It'll take have it where if we get shocked, expression I want. I would when you get set of say when you get is I'm going to set that to it blend shape shocked. Oh my, same thing I did with and like hey lovely doesn't act beyond at least you have more precision how you want to trigger the terms of simplicity. You can have it where you can trigger anime expression with just your face alone. So anyways, let's get to that, shall we? How to set up your tracking and in order to activate that beautiful expression detection, we're gonna go into our character, make sure our character is set up and looking beautiful with our mocap, and then we're gonna go into the expression section. Make sure that you click on import VRM expressions. If by any chance you're a Warudo avatar user where you don't use VRM, you're using purely FBX and such, you're gonna have to create your own expression from scratch. Good luck with that. But otherwise though, with
Wait a minute, even though she has 700, now 1000, why do I have to reach 1000? Excellent first thing. You know what, let me focus on the word first.
You know, once you import your VRM expressions here, basically expression from scratch. Good luck with that. But otherwise though, with this, you know, once you import your VRM expressions here, basically what you're going to do is you're going to choose an expression one that you have the more lives of default VRM
AR kit, Vtuber AR kit. Warudo FBX VRM FBX to Warudo. Ah, yes, okay. Found you.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a something like that.
Okay.
And before I get through the whole, with that being said, whole thing is 2021.3.18. If by any chance you do not have that installed, in the description below, I should have a direct link to this version of Unity.
What? Okay, wait first.
You can download, and you should be able to get it so that way.
It's an entire. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay, Unity setup, save.
You can properly install it. There should be a 32-bit and a 64.
Okay, play me. Let's just delete this. Let's close this. Let's okay, add install store editor, archive, cancel, locate, cancel. All right. Set Unity. Okay.
Version, or at least I think there's a 32-bit one. But basically, you could download, you know, based on the description. And once you have it installed inside there is a mod SDK, which I will right here on the website for Warudo. There is a mod SDK, which I will send direct links to the whole, you know, the documentation and the direct link to download. download the
Okay, so SDK documentation overview. Set up the SDK. You can check the detailed steps. Custom setup. You set up. Okay. Install Unity Hub. After logging in. Alright. Okay, 2021. Yes, okay. 3.18. Correct. And not use the default installation. You want to use the terms fully. You can choose anything around personal license here. License. Okay, step 2, install Unity editor. Environment installer. Okay. Gigabyte. Wow. Start installation. Locate the recommended container version number to avoid version installation. Open Unity Hub. Installs. Locate. Wait. Whoa. Other versions. 2021. Okay. So actually download and import Warudo SDK. There are two ways. Download our modding project template, manually import SDK. Option 1, modding. Download the zip package. Okay, save it here first.
SDK here. So basically, when it comes to SDK, of course, you need Unity 2021.3.18. That's the only version that works. If you have 2020 or 2019, it's not going to work. You're going to have some issues. But besides that, though, there are technically two methods into installing the SDK. Method 1, I highly recommend please stay with this method. Method number 2, it's only for a last resort.
Okay, custom shader, set up SDK. Okay. Okay.
I do not recommend it because when I was doing the whole SDK setup, it was a pain in the behind to set up. So I do not recommend this. But if by any chance that you have to do it,
Okay, download import Warudo option 1. Okay. Wow, 2 gigabytes is just insane. Okay, while we're waiting for this. Water's nice.
in case the other, it's much easier. What you're going to then do is that we're going to create a folder. We're going to prepare the folder for the to where my Unity project files are at, which is in this or WinRAR here. And basically, I'm going to have BandyZip here. So BandyZip or WinRAR, whichever your extraction thing is. So basically, when you do download the zip file, what we're going to then do is that in File Explorer, you're going to, wherever you want your Unity project file to be, I'm going to right-click, Add New, and then I'm going to name this Warudo after that SDK test. So I'm going to do that base file here, and then I'm going to click and drag it and put it into the new folder that we just created. From what I experienced, like when I do only, like when I extract just the entire thing only and it generates the whole name here, it sometimes, for some reason, Unity didn't like that, so you have to make like a folder for it basically, so I recommend doing that. But otherwise, all right here, you're going to click on open, and then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way down, find your the project that you may click on open. And once you have that, basically, the next step, of course, is basically waiting for your Unity project file to load up, basically, which will take probably a couple minutes. It can take like 2 minutes. It should, or once you avatar it up, it should look something like the folder as well as the Warudo SDK. And I will say in advance, UniVRM is already in the project already. Just want to say that heads up, you don't have to put your own mod. It will be so. We're going to name the mod whatever we want. I will name it after my have your own file path if you would, but we're going to do the folder which the you want create. I am going to first discuss quickly, or I'll try to be quick, but it can be a little descriptive regarding the FBX and VRM benefits. So do keep in mind, also there are cons between the two. So when it comes to FBX, yes, you can convert your FBX file into a Warudo avatar format without touching VRM. So you can technically say goodbye to VRM. However, there are some things to keep in mind about. While that is a benefit, the main problem you will experience with the FBX method is normalization bugs. And believe me, when I was doing my conversion experiments, I had a lot of them. So basically, it was mainly with my thumbs, and I know why, because my thumbs were modeled for Rococo and not for VRM, which I might have to look into that. But basically, depending on how your model is made, you need to really make sure that the normalization of your thumbs, or your basically your skeleton, you gotta make sure the normalization is all good, basically. So, in Blender, you can use the Cat's Blender add-on to force, your rest pose and all of that, so you can do that. Or you could, mess with transformations over there. You can, if you're a Maya user, you could definitely also use freeze transformations. I believe it also applies to like your skeleton if you do certain poses. But either way, depending on the program, you have to freeze your transformations in the program. And when you do export as FBX, which I will show you, you will also, it is recommended but not needed, but I still would recommend it. It's also recommended that you utilize VRM's freeze T-pose. Little setting here, it also helps force those, doing all that. It still did not work out for me. I remember there was a rare issue I had where my arms were going to shoot from so I was going to go into Warudo. Basically, I'm going to, when it comes to SDK, method 1, I highly recommend please stay with this method. Method number 2, it's only step. It has please use this version.
Oh wait, is it done? Okay, finish. Nice. Alright, let's see. Wait, dismiss. Okay, locate. Okay, let me close this and open it up. All projects, new projects. It releases, pre-release, install editor. Taiwan 3.18. Where is it? Okay, you know what? I'll locate, download. Or settings, install. Huh, that's weird. Okay, wait, let me see again. Okay.
It's chance you do not have that. Can down should be a download thing you are going to be needing is you need to get the mod project basically. So right here on the website for Warudo, 20, it was a pain to be version of download. We're gonna propose what we're this file RAR.
Okay, let's
For the
let's
sake
see the
show
explanation.
18 in advance. You put your nice.
Okay, let me listen carefully.
But otherwise, though, you can name it your model. Now, I am going to first discuss quickly, or I'll try to be quick, but it can be a little descriptive, regarding the FBX and VRM benefits. So, do keep in mind, also there are cons between the two. So when it comes to FBX, yes, you can convert your FBX file into a Warudo avatar format without touching VRM. So you can technically say goodbye to VRM. However, there are some things to keep in mind about. While that is a benefit, the main problem you will experience with the FBX method is normalization bugs.
Okay.
And believe me, when I was doing my conversion experiments, I had a lot of them. So basically, it was mainly with my thumbs, and I know why, because my thumbs were modeled for Rococo and not for VRM, which I might have to look into that. But basically, depending on how your model is made, you need to really make sure that the normalization of your thumbs, or your basically your skeleton, you gotta make sure the normalization is all good, basically. So, in Blender, you can use the Cat's Blender add-on to force, your rest pose and all of that, so you can do that. User, you could definitely also use poses. But either way, depending on the program, you have to freeze your transformations in the program. And when you do X needed, but I still would recommend it. It's also recommended that you utilize VRM's freeze T pose. Same time, it's not guaranteed. From my experiment, even with those doing all that, it still did not work out for me. I remember there was a rare issue I had where my arms were going 180 despite I fixed that actually did work with Warudo to my new model, basically. So I will say normalization on the FBX method will be a pain, but if you, depending on how the model is made, you might not have to experience it, basically. So I'm just giving that warning about the normalization of the FBX. It's a pain in the butt, but it is still, again, it could be a very much time saver depending, because you have to do two conversions to make it possible. At the same time, the VRM file format, it enforces normalization, so your chances of dealing with a lot of normalization bugs are very low. So it's definitely really nice to utilize VRM. Also, if you have pre-existing spring bones, it also makes it a lot more easy, of course, which is possible. I've seen them exist before, but it depends on which physics setup you want. But either way, though, you choose whichever file format you want. I just want to at least address that, depending on, in case you're wondering what the difference are. I mean, technically, they're really, it just depends on the model, basically. But either way, for this first method, we're just going to start off with the FBX method. I'm going to show you that, and then we're going to go into the VRM one, which I have mainly just one advice I have to give regarding the VRM one, because it can be a little bit stingy sometimes. But either way, oh yeah, I also forgot to import my texture. So basically, you need to make sure you import your FBX and your textures into the folder, basically. I will, of course, time skip to where I finish all this, basically. But either way, though, pretty much just import your FBX file, and we will go from there on setting up our FBX import settings. So once you have your FBX file imported, what you're going to then do is you're going to click on your FBX file, and then once you have your FBX import settings ready, what you're going to then do is you're going to click on model, and then you're going to select two things. You're going to click on read and write, and then you're going to click on legacy blend shade normals, especially since it'll help fix all those weird shadow issues when your blend shades move. And once you click on apply, you pretty much have to wait a couple of seconds to a minute. So all this is basically applied. Also, the read and write, this is required by the
Uh,
the instructions for the Warudo SDK. You have to make sure that this is selected. And Pretty much though, the next step that we have to do is we are going to have to set the rig to humanoid. So when you click on rig, you need to set it to humanoid. I will say quickly, just real quick, if your character is a quadrupedal or it has like a non-humanoid rig, and I'm talking about the bone structure, like the skeleton, only humanoid rigs can work with Warudo. Technically, I'm going to put this in quotations. You could have it where a non-humanoid model could work in Warudo, but you might need to. It depends on how you want to set up. You might need to do a lot of setting up for that character, probably some blueprint.
Okay, I've already read everything in advance. Let me see.
Is we are going to have to set the rig to humanoid. So when you click on rig, you need to set it to humanoid. I will say quickly, just real quick, if your humanoid rig could set up quote, you want to experiment, but otherwise though, you still need to make sure that it is set as a humanoid when it's a character though. But and then we that if you to how you map perfectly. For my model, it doesn't map perfectly though, which is a shame. First of all, well, before I elaborate, the first thing I do recommend, unless you need the jawbone, which you can't support, I recommend delete it unless you need it. And then I do want to elaborate something because I've seen basically this is not every model has this rig. Pin on metal. First, so set one. So be sure that everything is mapped properly. And but I won't finish the entire hand though, because again, this is just for demonstration purposes. But pretty much what moments, as you can, and this is the error. So what you and you have to click on enforce T pose, and that will fix that error that pops. So what you'll need to it starts like have to click so that will skip your humanoid. Prepare up our avatar to be used with character. We're gonna Warudo. But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna right click. We're gonna click on create. We're gonna click on folder. We're going to name this materials. That way, once you click on the FBX file, you're going to then click on materials, then click on extract materials, then click on material folder, and then click on select folder here. And this will allow us to be able to extract the materials from the FBX file. So that way we can be able to have the ability to edit our materials, so we can have custom shaders like Poyomi, Arctoon, Liltoon, your own custom shader, as long as it's supported in Legacy Unity, as in the pipeline. If you're using HDRP or URP shaders,
Univia. Yes, look into the Warudo.
you're gonna have to the way you're gonna have to set that up is you're gonna have to contact Tiger regarding being a build for Warudo in those engines or those pipelines. I don't think it's very available yet, but just keep in mind though that technically, quote unquote, you could get the whole HDR URP only if you contact Tiger about it. But I will probably wait because I think it might be I think it might be in the paid version of Warudo. I don't remember, but either way, we're gonna go ahead and click and drag our model, the FBX model, into the hierarchy right here, and pretty much.
Oh, she has the glasses issue also.
If you want. Otherwise, right for now, you want to make sure that your model is, the normalization process would work. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on our avatar here, right? Now, it's highly recommended you go into VRM0 and then click on freeze T-pose. And basically, once you have that, it should hopefully, quote unquote, normalize the avatar. In my experience, it did not. Now, I'm going to clarify this also because this is something I found out during a blooper recording. Is that if you select this, right? You select this little extra file here, and you go into Warudo and set up character. While yes, it does have normalized bones set to true. If you were to export this out as a Warudo avatar, it's not going to export the mesh. It's just going to be broken. So do not export this out. Do not touch that. I mean, again, it's exported. I understand, but it's like it does not work. So please click on the actual main one where you have hopefully the normalized bones. Which again, if you go into Warudo and you set up the character, it will say it's false. Like I said, the tips I'm giving you regarding normalization should hopefully help it or hopefully reduce the chances of it. But having like a perfect solution, sadly, to my knowledge, as of right now, I'm not sure how the Warudo SDK really detects normalized bones. Until I know, sadly, it's going to be false whenever you do FBX to Warudo avatar format. So pretty much click. So once you have the free C post set up, you're going to click on set up select the game object as character mod, which will basically turn your FBX file into a character prefab basically. And then pretty much cross your fingers and hope that your character does not break in any way. But what you are going to see here, and you go into Warudo and set up character. While yes, it does have normalized bones set to true, if you were to export this out as a Warudo avatar, it's not going to export the mesh. It's
So what does it mean?
So do not export this out. Do not touch that. I mean, again, it's exported. I understand, but it's like it does not work. So please click on the actual main one where you have hopefully the normalized bones. Which again, if you go into Warudo and you set up the character, it will say it's false. Like I said, the tips I'm giving you regarding normalization should hopefully help it or.
Okay. Ah, okay. Check. Hmm. Okay. Okay, where are Unity 2021 3.18 okay. Okay, platforms, iOS, Linux, Mac, language. Okay, just continue. Red, install. Okay, in progress. Hmm. Okay, not that's a new project. Okay,
Hopefully,
back to square one.
extraction on the website for Warudo, there is a mod SDK which
Mm-hmm. Let's hope we can finish this. Ah, I hope so. Huh. Completed. Oh, is there anything? Wait. Okay. Hmm. Okay, Poyo is. Let's just close this. Hmm. Oh, alright, found you. Wonder why it's taking a while. Whoa. Individual component language is the word below. No idea what this. Oh, okay. Just install. Desktop Universal Windows. Game development with C++. You know what, let's just go without it. Oh, alright. Completed. 2.13, good. Projects. Alright, let's go.
I will send direct K18 that is messaged when I, but if then you the cup going to then do is that we're going to open it up in here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to where my Unity project file
Okay, Unity.
are at, which is in this file explorer here. And basically, I'm going to have bandy zip here. So bandy zip or WinRAR, whichever your extraction thing is. So basically, when you do download the zip.
Okay, trigger point export. Okay, Unity. Let's just put it here first.
File to be k test. So I'm going to do that
Warudo. Okay, let's just go step by step.
basically, and then I'm going to the generate.
Okay. Wow, the thing is such a challenge just to do a simple face expression.
It's the whole name here. It sometimes, for some reason, Unity didn't like that. So you have, once you have is you're going to go into the Unity Hub right here. You're going to click on Open, and then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way down, find.
Let's see it.
I'm going to ask, what about you may format the after Google's. You could. I definitely recommend for your.
Warudo.
I would definitely say, again, I could be wrong.
Am I in the wrong video?
Give you issues. So just workshop. I could be wrong. Because I didn't set mine. My case was a. Otherwise, if it make sure your blend shapes have out. Learn about Warudo basically. Again, there's a lot more you can do with the program, but I definitely will say you really have to touch the nodes. It's like again, Warudo, you can use it without the nodes, but if you really want to get farther with Warudo, you have to touch the nodes, and you really have to touch the parameters, similar to Live 2D basically, you know? Like we rig models with networks if you have 2020 or 2019 downloaded basically. What you're going to then do is that we're going to create a folder. We're going to prepare the folder for the Unity project file to be.
Yeah, let's just follow this as it is.
Add new, and then I'm going to basically.
Wait, Warudo base. Expression ARKit FBX. So
Of your own blend shapes if you want, but you're probably not going to have like the results you're looking for. So definitely this is recommended to have AirKit blend shapes so you can have much more like control, like even more like dynamic control, because again, it does not act like VC faces expression detection where it's done via tracking points. This is done via blend shape values basically. That's the difference. Hence why it acts exactly like Binions. But basically what you're going to do, as long as your model has AirKit, what you're going to where it's done let's say for instance I want it where when I smile I have the fun expression. If my eyes widen, the surprise expression will trigger, and if my eyebrows go down, angry will be triggered. Those are 3 examples. Again, depending on what you want, apply your own knowledge to that. But I'm going to show you 3 examples for that: fun, angry, sorrow. But again, to what you want. So to fun, We're gonna go here once we have our stuff generated. We're gonna scroll down into the trigger conditions. Make sure they click on plus, so plus, then you're gonna click on here. Then we're going to add 2 conditions for AR kit. So right here we want it where if I smile like this, the fun expression will be triggered. So let's do that. Mouse, smile left, that's one of the AR kit blend shapes. So there's that. Then we have to make sure that we choose our character here. Then for the second...
Wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Wait. You've seen. I have it. Okay. Character. Source. Open characters folder. Don't tell me it's that simple though. Okay, assign to downloads Warudo. Okay, this one can close, this one can close Unity. Oh, okay. Oh shit, what did I just do? Okay, let's save this. Vtuber, Blender, export, VRM. Oh, no. Okay, VA export, VRM. Oh, what the hell happened to my... Aha. Yeah. Oh, my hands. Oh, my back. Wait. Is it that simple? It can't be that simple. Okay. Let me file general, don't save. Let's delete file. Okay, where? Import FBX. Import VRM. Okay. Colliders. Armature. Okay, Control O, don't save. Let's go to 5. The colliders. Shit, wait. Bit busy at the moment. Colliders. File. Export. VRM. Vtuber models. Export. Okay. Version V2. Okay, let's see.
Condition that
This is hard. Holy shit. Open characters folder. Let's do. Okay, wait. Let's change it to complete. Okay, this one we delete first. Process export. Let's just put like these two first. Right. V2. Huh. What seems to be the problem with this color, huh? Quite weird. Well, we'll just leave it as it is. Okay. First off, we need to test expression import. Linking auto hit movement. Disable. Okay, pose. Okay. Oh, oh my god, my face. Oh, oh, right, okay. Ah, my hands are tied for some reason. Okay, my okay, so it would seem that it works. Oh, all right.
I've set up here.
Blend shape import. Okay, look expression I'm breathing ragdoll. Wait.
This is gonna be but then smile kit. And here, click generate.
Okay, wait. I'll just take a break at the moment. Oh. Face, arithmetic, uh, expressions, wait, cancel. Oh, it's actually detecting the smile that I did. But as usual, my camera is not working. My camera is not working as good. Okay. Okay, basic eye tracking is okay. How do I set up? Okay. Warudo. Okay, Warudo.
Smiling and when it, both of them are tubing. I would just recommend just get eye facial mocap. If you want to go a little bit more advanced, like if you're going to use like sort of eye facial mocap sort of if you want VMC support be paid to make a within that year you can and mocap, but again your own preference. But either way though, pretty much what you're going to do once you have eye facial mocap for my pretty much to make sure to check if the local IP address is the same basically. But either way, what we're going to do, we're going to click on character, we're going to click on motion capture, and we're going to click on set motion capture here. I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. So the face tracking template, I want this to be set to iFacial mocap. When it comes to blend shape mapping, keep in mind every model is different. Not every model has ARKit blend shape. So if by chance you're a vroid model, you never touch Hana tool, you didn't commission somebody for your ARKit blend shape or anything like that, you are most likely won't be able to get this working. For my case, I do have the ARKit blend shapes, but again, you may not have it. If this says 0 out of 52, you can't really use this feature. Instead, you're going to have to switch over to VRM, so that way your face tracking can work. It's not as expressive though, so it's recommended you get Hana tool if you're a vroid model. If you're a from scratch model, you're going to have to rig it yourself, or you can use an add-on called Face It, which is a little bit more complicated to use, but again, I do have a tutorial on how to rig whichever blend shape mapping is appropriate. If you're an MMD model, then other setting MMD, but I'm going to choose ARKit for mine. You can mess with these other settings. I have mine where it enables head and body movements basically, and it says if disabled, only the facial blend shapes and eye rotation are applied. So yeah, so you can go ahead, mess with this. I have another tutorial on lip sync basically. So I'll click on OK, and then I want to quickly show you what happens when you have none selected for the pose tracking. So I'm going to do that.
Shit.
Show you what happened. Tutorial on lip sync are applied. So yeah, so you can go ahead.
Okay, so sync. Oh wow, target camera 1. So okay, lip sync is oh okay, disable. Okay, post tracking.
Mess with this. I have another tutorial on lip sync basically. So I'll click on OK, and then I want to quickly show you what happens when you have see so I'm going to do that, and pretty much as you can see, you can still be able to move around and such, movements. The other mess with either way though should be like for Warudo base. We're gonna click up. I'm gonna go to be set is small. You never again expressive.
Okay, let's just click OK. How about okay, let me see.
So it's rec self that chip, but even to do that around this is tracking. Set your media pipe here. Set this to media pipe, or not media pipe. Set this to iFacial mocap. My bad. iFacial mocap. Okay. Then set this to media pipe webcam hands. My bad. So keyboard have the put camera to pretty much for the Elgato one, but your camera is different. None for these two for now. But if you want to, of course, gain with and for this tutorial, I won't be covering how to. There's a you are struggling on getting the connection working, or not this. That way you can chance your firewall is good, and even if you disable the firewall, it still does not work for you. What you could try to do, quote unquote, is that you can go into the gear thing up here basically, and then right here where it says destination IP address here.
Okay, let me see. Destination IP address.
Right here in Warudo, try to copy, so under local IPs, you can type out that exact number.
Okay. Let me see.
That is being detected, and put it into iFacial mocap for your case and see if that might help. Otherwise, even if, like, let's say they are the same number and it still doesn't work out, then I would recommend please join the Warudo Discord server in that case, and hopefully they'll.
Oh, it works. Oh, all right, all right. Wow. Oh, 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 wow. Okay, there's ads, of course. Oh, all right, okay. That was simpler than I thought. Okay, wow. Hmm. I. That is quite simple, to be honest. Wow. Ah, all right. So this is. Thank you, Kana Fuyuko. Holy shit! This is actually worth it. This. Oh, so this is much simpler than I thought. I don't need to go. I don't even need to go into Unity. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah. Let me see. My face is okay. Facial mocap seems to be working as it should be. Huh. Oh. Oh.
With ASCII, I go over real quickly. Hello. So basically for Facebook, or mainly you have to go into your settings, and then you need to make sure that this is purchased, because this is something you have to buy though. Which again, this is why it's not highly recommended to use Face Motion 3D unless you need some certain settings. But basically though, pretty much right here you have to make sure to select on the compatible with iFacial mocap here, basically. So that way it can work. Certain settings, not this right here. What you have to do is that you have to go into your settings, and then there is streaming settings right here. And you see where it says other here? You need to make sure that this is purchased, because this is something you have to buy though. And then there is streaming settings right here. And you see where it says other here? You need to make sure that this is purchased, because this is something you have to buy though. Which again, this is why it's not highly recommended to use Face Motion 3D unless you need some certain settings. But basically though, pretty much right here you have to make sure to select on the compatible with iFacial mocap here, basically. So that way it can
Okay,
work.
so I need to
And then of course,
solve
there
this.
should be like an option. I think do not buy other this one here. So that way you can actually use it with Warudo if you want to use Face Motion 3D. If you buy the one that has Unity, from what I've tested, a subscription.
Okay, wow, okay. So I'm just gonna ignore all that. I'm just going to use the free version. Okay, let's see. Uh, right over here. Can I try on the new eye facial mocap? Okay, let's just save scene and open scene. Okay, so let's go to media pipe tracker. Okay, expression, character, okay, motion capture, character, okay. Set up motion capture. Wait, no, 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 cancel, cancel. Okay, save scene as a new Vtuber. Oh. Set up motion capture. Eye facial mocap. AR kit. Wait, no, cancel, cancel, cancel. Let's go to character. Oh dear. Holy shit. Oh wow. Oh. Okay, something seems to be off. Ooh, you. But damn, am I bright? Holy shit. Okay, scale. Okay. Then motion capture. Set up motion capture to eye facial mocap. Auto blinking no, auto eye movement no, auto head movement no. Disable, okay. Position tracking. So, alright. Wow, this is actually pretty bright. Very bright. I can't even see I can't even see the lighting. Okay, this. Let me see the lighting. Alright. Apply, if you can do that on Thursday yet? No. Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment, so sorry about that, guys. I wasn't even paying attention to the stream chat, so sorry about that. Wait, let me read through. Discuss points. Yeah, I can collect. I read. Okay, about the collab. Axolot. I'll have to see. I'll plan on a later date. I'll try to I'll try to let you know for the collab. But yeah, Zora, so on Thursday, yes, the collab. Yeah, we are I think really have to see. I really have to see. I'll just let you know. I'll let you know. Cause right now, like I didn't tell you all this, but next week is actually the beginning of the new school term. So yeah, this is going to be really tough for me to plan it out. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Now this is another issue. Okay. Off to ChatGPT. Let's go. Okay. It seems to be. Let's put it horizontal. Makes this sync longer.
Or for my case, wondering if it will be tracking basically, but it'll do. I quickly go ahead and disable. I'm using B for both either iFacial mocap or Face Motion 3D. When I am getting started with the program, basically, I always have to click on the reset to make sure my face is facing front, like that, and then I have to click on calibrate. That way, I'm corrected basically. I do the same thing with Vignon, by the way. This isn't new to me, so your blend shape with the numbers depending on what you. So yeah.
Here's our meeting sample HDR. Says what? Oh, this. Hey, see you, Zora. Warudo import known good beyond. Don't any example into Warudo. Right. Looks like Warudo setting exposure, bloom, gamma likely to cause. Exposure, bloom. Bloom. All right. Vibrance is there. Tint, bloom, enable, no. To disable any HDR post-processing temporary. Okay, no. Ambient occlusion, no. Fix texture, yes. Alright guys, you know, I'll just leave it as it is first. But overall I think I've managed to get the facial rig done. So yeah. Oh, my cheeks can puff. Yay! Alright, guys. I'm just going to leave this here, and I'll just continue this in the next stream. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I do hope to see you guys again next time. Alright, bye bye guys. Alright.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town